If you think of the nerves of your cells connecting through synapses, think of neurotransmitters as a one-way electrical impulse between the nerves. So when one nerve wants to communicate with a neighbouring nerve, it releases something called a neurotransmitter. And a neurotransmitter is like a key. These keys are called neuron receptors. Now this is getting very technical, but just stay with me. Only the messengers with the right keys will fit into the receptors. Once the key is in the lock, a lot of things can happen. It can, for example, cause a muscle to contract, or it can make you want to go to sleep. These neurotransmitters may slow or relax neuron activity. It depends on what messages are being sent and even how they're being received. So while the transport system is important, so is the receiver system. Because you have the keys in the lock, but that's one thing. These receptors will determine whether the key fits in the lock, whether the key in that lock will turn, whether you're getting too much of a neurotransmitter. And of course, these can all be modified. So your whole entire neurological system is protected by what we call the blood-brain barrier. And this is a set of really tightly packed cells that acts as a filter system. So you need the key, you need the lock, you need to turn the key, and you need a filter system. So why am I telling you all this? Why indeed, you may ask? Well, average levels of serotonin and dopamine decline about 5% every 10 years. And that's been linked to lots of emotional issues like depression, as well as other cognitive abilities. In fact, it can also be related to how you sleep. It's the aging of the brain. But we know the brain has neuroplasticity. So if you can find a key to put in the lock and turn the lock, perhaps you can turn back time. Some of the keys that you can use to produce more of the good chemicals and more of the good neurotransmitters in your brain are meditation, relaxation, acts of gratitude, acts of kindness, being relaxed in your own body and comfortable with your own life in a level of acceptance. That means that you may not like what's happening right now, but you face the reality of it and then work with a view to changing it. When we're in control of our lives, we will find that our serotonin and our dopamine rises. We will make less hasty decisions. We will place the key in the lock. We will hesitate before we turn the key instead of jumping right in. We will turn the key the right amount for what's needed to be done. And this will activate a neurotransmitter to make us happier, to make us more content, and to make us more balanced. And wouldn't that be wonderful?